In this video, I'm going to show you a quick overview of Xero's new invoicing feature in comparison to classic invoicing. I'm going to be using the demo company to show you the new invoicing feature. I suggest using the demo company to practice the new invoicing feature before you start using it in your own organization. So just as a reminder, to get to the demo company, you go to the little drop down arrow here. You then scroll down to My Xero, and then you scroll down to the bottom of your list here and click this Try the Demo Company NZ link. Click on that and it will take you to the demo company. Okay, I'm just going to swap over my screen so you can just see my screen. There we go. So to get to the new invoicing feature, you click on New Sales Invoice here, which will take you to the classic invoicing screen. And then we scroll down and click this Switch to New Invoicing link. So when it loads, you'll see immediately the screen looks different. It has all the same fields as classic invoicing, but the fields have been condensed into meatball menus and to drop-down arrows. So it looks like many of the elements have disappeared, but they're actually just tucked away. So this will take some getting used to. So let's start from the top here. Now, the best update in new invoicing is adding a new contact. You can now, on the fly, add all of their details, their address, their email address, etc., when you add them here. So if I say I add Mr. Clean, I enter the email address, the billing address, I can put in the phone number straight away on the fly here. So this is an improvement that we've all been screaming for years, and now it's finally here, so that's great. So everything else up here looks more or less the same as it does in classic invoicing. The due date drop down here has some handy sort of common due dates that you can choose from, or you can just choose from the calendar, or you can type in the date as well. So one thing that isn't up here that is in classic invoicing is this file icon. So if you want to attach a file to your invoice, you have to come down here and click here to upload your file. And also up here, you'll see that the tax treatment for the whole invoice is no longer here. It's now actually sitting under here. And I'll talk and demonstrate about this a little bit later. So the thing that will take the most getting used to is the line items bit here. So if you have untracked inventory entered, when you click into the items box, you'll be able to see the whole item name instead of just the codes. So in classic invoicing, you just kind of see the codes, but you see the whole item name here. So you just basically go ahead and select the necessary one, and everything pre-populates as normal. For those of you who don't have untracked inventory entered, you would just type in your description here. So I'm just going to do 1 hour consulting fee. And then you'll see here we've got 3 drop downs. First one is the most important one, our chart of account. So you click the drop down and select the correct one, or type in whichever one you need. If you need to change the tax rate for this particular line item, you would go to this drop down here. And if you've got tracking set up, this is where you'd select the tracking for that line item. And then you would go ahead and enter your quantity and amount as normal. And there we go. So if you need to move your line items around, that's pretty much the same as in classic invoicing. You just get this snowflake, drag and drop There we go. Now, if you need to remove a line item, the way to do that is hover over this meatball menu, click here, and then I click this remove, like so. If you want to add a discount, you'll see there's no discount field. So it's now actually sitting under this meatball menu. Click add discount. Now the good thing about this, you can either add a discount that is a dollar amount, or you can add it as a percentage. So I could do 20% and click, yeah, just make sure that you enter the percentage sign, and that will make it a 20% discount. Or you do a dollar amount. Let's say I just want to discount $150, then it will become a $150 discount. So next we'll have a look at this tax treatment here. So if you need to change the tax treatment of your whole invoice, you click on this down arrow here. It's currently including tax. I want it to be excluding, so I just click that excluding there. Now, when you're ready to approve your invoice, you head up to the top here. Now, you can either click send, and what that will do, it will both approve the invoice and it will bring up the email to send the invoice online via Xero's system. If you want to just approve the invoice and send it later, then you click this down arrow and click approve mark as done. I actually want to send it right now, so I'm going to click send. It's going to bring up the email template, and then I would just click send, and off it goes. So that's just a quick run through of the new invoicing and some of the improvements Xero has made. There are some other features which I haven't gone over that you can learn more about in the Xero Central link, which I'll post below, or you can book in a one-to-one session with me if you need some more in-depth training. Now let me just have a little, there we go, I'm back. Yeah, so change is hard, and we all just like to keep using the thing that's familiar to us. So to really help you with the transition between classic invoicing and new invoicing, I just suggest that you give it a go a few times in the demo company, and then try doing it in your own organisation, and eventually you'll probably start actually preferring the new system, and that will help you to switch over. But I suggest just starting baby steps, doing a few in the demo company first, and then make the switch over, because I'm pretty sure at some point classic invoicing will go, Xero will take it out, and this new system will be the default system. So it's best to start getting used to it now, so that you're ready for the change.